think, yep, my sound is working. Okay. Happy Friday. I'm here to color a little bit. I've been coloring already, actually. Um, I've been trying to decompress from my day, I think, for like 4 hours. I'm still not fully decompressed. Um, because there's only a few days left of September, I figured I should color in this book today. And I may break out with my Kirby so you can see how ugly it looks. The blue page. And I think I've had enough distance from it to kind of start doctoring it up. So I may try to do that. Let's see. What do I want to do here? I'm trying to remember what pencils I used. Or if I should just use the pencils I have out, because I have them out and I don't have to fight with them. I don't know. Or I could try using these charcoal-y things and see what happens, because I don't use those much. And I am trying to kind of, use them. So, let's see, what is this? I gotta put these other pencils away. Let me show you what I've been working on. I had somebody else ask me or talk to me saying I should do like what I colored, like those kind of monthly videos, which I actually kind of like the sound of that. I just gotta figure out how I would do that. I wouldn't have to worry about space on my computer if I did that. That's a good thing about that. Oops, I didn't change my banner. I wonder if I can change it now. That's not what I'm doing. Let's see. This is edit name. I'll just get rid of it because I put my, oh shoot, I gotta put an emoji, I guess. I just like turned my keyboard off for this computer and I don't feel like picking it up and putting it in front of me again to type because it's like a whole production. Not a big production, but I'm just tired of moving stuff around on my desk. And I gotta find something else to keep these guys in because this is what they keep doing. This case is too flimsy. It's kind of driving me a little bit crazy. It's annoying. I just had I had a big, next time my husband, when we empty out the Folgers coffee thing, I need to save it for these. Hey Marcia, I'm doing good. Kind of a weird day, but not that weird, but I had a surprise at work that I wasn't expecting. I didn't realize they had all the parking lots I park in, they were all blocked off and I couldn't park there. Because turns out they were having some huge event. And I saw them putting up tents everywhere all during the week and putting in, those big, huge plug-in cables and putting the things over them, over the cords so people wouldn't trip on them and all that. They've been doing stuff all week, but I didn't realize it was going to culminate into every parking spot I had being, parking lot I parked in being blocked. So I had to park way far away. And so I was late because I had to walk from one end of the place to the opposite end. That was really not, I mean, it was good exercise, but I usually do a walk about that long anyway at the end of my day. But I wasn't expecting to do that in the morning and then wind up being late because of it. I didn't like that. That annoyed me. But other than that, I'm good. I couldn't wait to get out of there. It's like I don't know what's going on, but Well, I kind of know I knew what's going on by the time I got there, but I didn't want to be part of it. I'm like, get me out of here. Just get me out. Too many people. Get me out. So I'm gonna try and use these because these are all in that color, and I know they kind of. I need something to blend. Just some. I think. We're gonna try something different. Experiment. Get on my little. This is my little packet of blenders. This isn't all of them, but it's a lot of them. As many as I could fit in here, I put in here, and then I realized, oh, I got more. Oh, I thought I had a nice bag to fit them all, and I didn't, but that's okay. We're gonna see which ones work the best. And I'm gonna try a little, what do you call it, stipple thing. I can't remember what they're called. Come out, come out. It's the only one I want, and everything else is coming out like that. Come on now, there we go. There's one. And here's another one. I swear these things like oh, here's probably what I really want is this one. I'll try those. I think those will work good. And we'll get this one too, just in case. Yeah, so that was interesting, but it's the weekend now, so, and I'm glad for that. I can recuperate from that craziness. How was your day? How are you doing? Let's see. I think I'm just gonna go right in and start. I'm trying to remember what's the thing that will stabilize these so they don't go chalk haywire. I can't quite remember. I don't know if I'm gonna like doing these. Might wind up doing regular pencil. I don't know. Because they really are, well, they're chalk pastels, so they're really dusty. I think I need this blue. I was actually using them on another page that I was working on before this live in the Maria Troll book. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do this. Even though I want to use these pencils, I don't want to have to deal with the dustiness. I don't want to have to do that much work to put down color. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's a drag that you couldn't sleep. The collaging videos are interesting. That's something I think, I don't know, I'd really like to do. I was thinking of doing like like from watching like Dee Dee Willingham, and she does like those, I don't know, are they like junk journals or whatever? And I think I finally realized what it is. This kind of hesitancy I have with drawing and with doing like drawing or collaging, doing anything that involves glue and paint. I just realized today why I feel weird about it and why I feel like I can't start it now. It's because I actually have a drawing table that's right next to me, but it's just got tons of stuff on it. It's like just used as another surface in the room. And that's where I used to do things more like that because it's actually like a drafting table. And And I feel like, that was my space where nothing was on it but anything to do with drawing. Long time ago. That's what it was, what it was for. And now it's filled up with, gosh, speakers, recording equipment stuff, and some of my coloring supplies are on it. And I feel like, I lost I don't have my space for that. And so I feel like that's where I do that kind of thing, where I can spread out, and it stays that way. So, yeah, I just realized that today. It's like, oh, you know why? This is what I always used to do when I did stuff like that. I had the drafting table for that. Just like it actually tilts and everything, too. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do this for this, because I don't want to have to... I want to finish this quickly. I don't want to... Shoot. Even though I like the colors, I wonder if I spray it, if it will stay. If I spray it with that fixative. Although that fixative doesn't seem to like pan pastels very much. So, I don't know that it would like this. Yeah, I don't know that I want to do all this. I don't want that much work. So I'll just finish these, and then I'll use pencil for the rest, maybe? Although it looks kind of cool. But I don't know if I want to do all that. And this tip is not sufficient. So, yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that, because I really want to... Yeah, I really want that space to be able to do that, to have it be that designated clear space. So, I don't know. Okay, I gotta get these things to match. Yeah, I don't really... As much as I like these colors, I don't want to have to do all this work to get... and then worry about them. But that's kind of cool how that does that. Oh, I can't really see what I'm doing. Reminds me of a pair of jeans. I'll have to remember that. But I don't really... I don't know. Let's do that. That was very graceful. Okay, so there was some... I don't know if that's going to keep it under control or not, but we'll see. Maybe a little bit. I guess... Shoot, if we did one, it's almost like we got to do the other one. I do want to finish, at least finish... I want to finish this and one Kirby picture, either the blue one or the snake one. I'd like to finish it before September is over. So I can say at least I got 2 things finished that I started. So I'm at the end of that. So it's kind of interesting that I'm now managing to use these chalk pastel pencils after... I remember talking with Evelyn, because she has them too, and we were both saying how, like, ooh, it kind of feels weird that we don't really kind of like them. And I still have that feeling, because you can hear that kind of scraping kind of noise. Ugh. But the color kind of makes up for it. This is that one I got from Ollies, flower mandalas. by Creative Pages, and I actually saw where this company actually has a website, and this book is on there. I think it's $7.99 on the website. It's by Page Publications. So if anybody doesn't have an Ollies and wants the book, they do have it on their website. Whew, that just gave me the chills. That chalk sound. I don't really like that chalk sound. Oh, excuse me. Oh, where's the other one? Oh, it's that blue. This blue. I need to put my glasses on. I wonder if this chalk made me. All of a sudden, my eyes were feeling blurry. I'm wondering, is it the chalk that's doing that in these pencils? It might be, but maybe I just needed to put on glasses and I just did that. So. And that crack. I just was looking at monitors, Googling monitors. I've been doing a little bit of research just for a few minutes, and then I was like, I just got so aggravated. I just like shut it down. It's like, no. It's like I don't want to buy anything else. Oh, brother. Trying to keep up with technology and trying to make things work for you or work for me. It just is like, it seems like it's just it seems endless, period. It's kind of like, oh, brother. So I just said, I can't do this right now. but from that, I wonder if these would work. Although they're kind of, let's see. There's one with a kind of pointy tip. I don't know how that's gonna work, but let's try it. I'm gonna pull everything out I possibly can, because this will kind of move it almost like paint. But will it? It doesn't. Oh, maybe it takes too much off. Because this is kind of like silicone or something like that. And I probably need to wash it. Looks kind of cruddy. Let's see how the different things move the stuff on the page. I'm going to try each one and see. Where's my little one? This is probably the best one, but I'm afraid of messing it up. But like, don't I have it to use it? That's why I have it. It does take a lot of color off. I don't like that. Yeah, I'm just going to do these two and then I'm going to stop. I'm not going to use these anymore because it's not really what I want to work with tonight. But it's kind of a learning experience. Yes, I figured out that what I need, because if I want to if I want to project two computer hard drives on the same monitor at the same time. That's what I would like to do. And in order to do that, I need a different monitor. That's where it came to, because I finally, I realized it's like neither one of the monitors I have do that. One computer is an all-in-one computer, and it doesn't have the capability. I thought it did, but it doesn't have the capability to for me to either switch to a hard drive to look at on the monitor of the all-in-one. I can't do that with this, nor could I split the screen. And then I can switch on my other monitor. It's a Samsung. It's like a small, very small smart TV. So I can actually switch and look at the other hard drive um, on the monitor. But what I need is to be able to look at both hard drives at the same time without having to switch. And I can't do that on the Samsung monitor. So, and it's kind of according to how I have designated the all-in-one and my old PC, how I've designated it, and then what I wanted to do with the third, the second hard drive or the second tower. I wanted to use both of those. I don't know. I just got myself mixed up. Anyway, but how I have it designated, because I don't really have anything on the new tower yet, and because I want it to be set up the way I want it, and I don't know. I'm even thinking about maybe I should give the all-in-one away to somebody, and then I don't know. I don't know. I can't. I don't know. But I do see, like I was on the LG website, and they have monitors that I can do the split screen thing on. And in order to do the split screen on it, I guess you have to have one of those, what do you call them, ultra wide monitors. And LG has some that are really reasonably priced. It seems they're like $200 to $400, depending on which one you get. More like $200 to $350 actually. So they're pretty reasonable, but just the thought of buying like more computer stuff is kind of driving me a little nuts in my head. It's like, I don't want to do that. It's like, it's like technology moves so fast that what you have doesn't, no longer will do the new thing that can be done. And it's kind of, I don't know, aggravating a little bit. Okay, so I'm not doing any more of the chalk thing, even though I kind of like it, but I don't like having to brush this stuff away. It's like not something I feel like doing. So, and I like these colors too, but at least I'm working with them though, because I've had them for the longest and I haven't done anything at all with them. I don't even know why I initially bought them. Bought them years ago, probably a decade ago. What am I using here? I don't think I was using Starter Golds, was I? I can't imagine I was doing that. I don't know what I was using. Okay, stop using the old pencils. I remember that. I don't know. Maybe we'll use the Starjoy Golds. We'll just get it done. Get it done. Because they happen to be right here, so just make sure I get the right colors. And let me put this back, and this back, and that back, and that back. So the other thing is I don't know, like if the smallest screen that they had in those ultra wides that I saw was a 34-inch. So I have to measure how much room I have on my desk. I'd have to also get rid of the old printer I have, which my new printer is sitting on top of, in order to have space. And the other option, which sounds really cool, but that's going to be, a little more of a logistical nightmare, is to be able to mount that one on the wall, which would be really cool. And it would also give me more desk space. But it's also kind of scary to me. So I don't know. Decisions. It's under there. I just really don't want to have to be doing that. They don't. And I might have to. But I'm holding off for as long as possible. I haven't really done anything on the new tower at all yet. Because I don't know, I'm waiting for something. Well, I guess it actually is a TV, but it's a smart TV, so you can also use it as a monitor, which is actually what I have with the Samsung. It's actually a smart TV, but you can use it as a monitor, and that's what I've been doing with it since I've had it. So the thing is, it has me wondering, well, what do I do with this monitor if I get that one? Because this one is like, how big is it? It's not really that big, like 20, 24, and I don't know, it's maybe like 30 inches, maybe? So it's not big enough for anybody to want it as a television, really. So I'm like, well, what am I going to do with it? I don't want it to be going to waste. But if I get that, I don't have room for both of those, Even if I were to mount the new one, I couldn't keep this one on my desk because the bottom of the new one would, you hang it on the wall, would bump into the one on my desk. So, I don't know. I can figure something out. Could be it's just not time yet. Maybe technology is about to change yet again. And like if I wait just a little bit longer, I won't have to make that kind of a decision. I don't know. So we'll see. But I kind of have the all-in-one designated just for music production for the most part, and I'm actually doing my videos, recording my videos on it as well. And then the other one I'm keeping just for right now for work, I'm just keeping everything in the cloud instead of downloading it to my computer. And then like my personal writing and stuff I'm keeping on the old tower as well. So I don't know. I didn't even load any of my gaming. I did not load on either computer. I was like, nah, I gotta figure all this out first. So I'm trying to decide what am I exactly doing with the third tower. And I think one reason I'm kind of holding off on that as well is because I still need to open up my old tower, see how much space is in there, because I tend to buy things so that there's room to expand it. Like if I can add another hard, if there's a space where I can add another hard drive to it or something. Um, and I didn't have a chance to do that this summer like I was hoping I would. I got a glare and I can't see how to. So it's kind of like a whole, it's like another job. I need somebody else to be our computer tech in this house and not me. I can't be doing all these things. I do laundry, I cook, and man, I'm the freaking, whatever you call it, IT department for the house. I need less jobs. Less jobs, please. Ew, that's kind of ugly tip. You know what? I'm going to use this color. And actually, this Samsung monitor, I had to get really quick because um, when I got, what happened was the monitor, when I got the hard drive that I have that's now my old one, my old tower um, desktop PC, um, I kept the monitor that I had from the PC that I had before, and then suddenly in like, I think it was 2020, that monitor conked out and I had to quick get another one. And so that's how I wound up with the Samsung. Because I thought, well, if I don't keep that as a monitor, I guess somewhere we'll put it somewhere as a television for somebody, or I'll give it away to, like, somebody else. But now, like, TVs and things are, like, so inexpensive, really. Like, you have a young adult who's getting their first apartment, they don't want a little thing like this for their first television. They can get a big thing. So, and the thing with it seems like all of the um, ultra wide monitors, TVs, smart TVs, monitors, whatever, they're all curved, which is kind of nice because they save space, but like not really, you can still mount them too, but I don't know what that would be new to me, the whole curve thing. I know, it's a lot to think about. And then having the smallest be 36 inches. I don't know if I want to see everything that big. I don't know if I want to be looking at documents that big. That's kind of weird. But it seems like you can't really get a smaller screen and have that capability from what I've been looking at so far. Because Samsung doesn't even offer, they don't offer a monitor, smart TV that does that, that's any smaller than 36 inches. And I really don't want 36. I think LG had 34. I don't know. Too much to think about. I'm trying to. All in the name of trying to get my make my data management more efficient and more logical. And to not overload my computer so they do what they did to me that I had to reset them. So I figured I have time. Oh yeah? Okay. All I can think of is the curved monitor that I think I got it from a like a mod um for the the Sims 3. I used to go to like what is it, TSR Sims? Was it the Sims? What is it? The Sims something. I can't remember what the R stands for. But I used to get stuff off of there all the time, and there was one room where they had the um, one of the things in one of the objects in it was one of the curved screen monitor computer, and I had downloaded that. Yeah, and I still have my whole file of all those Sims 3 mods and things, um, objects, rooms, tiles, and all that. I have it zipped on this computer that I'm working on now, that I'm filming on now, streaming on now. They're all zipped, and it's like, I don't know, it's like, I say it's like 47 gigabytes or something like, I don't know, it's a lot. It was so much I couldn't. I was gonna put them on a thumb drive, and it wouldn't go. It was just like, this is too big. I was like, oh, how big is it? And I was like, oh, because I have them all on my D drive. Which, interestingly enough, when I reset this computer, it kept those on there, which was good. But I mean, I actually have them backed up somewhere else too. But it kept them on here, so it doesn't affect the D drive. It just the reset only affected the C drive. So that was kind of cool to find out. That also kind of changed up. Okay, now what should I be using for each computer for? Because now all my Sims 3 files are on this one. So it kind of seems like maybe I should have have the game on this, all my games on this one. I don't know. I feel like I really need to move my desk, but the thing is, it's like really big. It's like a big L shape desk, and we moved it once, and it was kind of like in front of the window a little ways, and I think I moved it because the way the sun was, I didn't like how the sun was hitting, and it was kind of hard to um, see because of glare at certain times of the day. And I think I remember my husband and I saying, "Okay, we're never moving this again. The next time we move it, it's going to be like, out to the trash, if ever," because it was really a pain in the butt to do. Um, well, I had Steam, I had EA, but EA was like acting like ridiculous. And through EA, I had like Sims 3, I had Sims 4, which I didn't really get into that much, but I got into it a little bit more because Sims 3 was just acting so badly on EA. Um, I had a lot of the expansion packs for Sims 3. I had Sims Medieval, which I absolutely love. Um, then I was playing because I stopped dealing with EA, even though I had the app on there. I just was tired of trying to play a game and having it always like mess up. I wound up playing on Steam a lot, and so I wound up playing a lot of independent games, games from like independent developers or whatever, indie games. Um, my favorite one, but it's kind of like a one and done, and then come back and play it again a year later when you kind of have forgotten some things. But it was called Truber Brook. It was so cool. The graphics and everything, it just was very different. It was about I don't know, it was about a theoretical, what is it? Theoretical physicist, or I can't remember what that position is. It's kind of like that the area of physics where it's very kind of philosophical, and I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, that's what the main character was. That was what he was studying or whatever in college or graduate school or something. He was the main character. He was visiting some town in Germany, um, where the town was kind of weird. Like there were things going on, and he had to figure out what was going on, um, and get to the root of things. Very cool game. I loved that game. Um, then I started playing a lot of kind of hidden. What do you call it? Hidden objects games that kind of also have a narrative to them. Kind of mystery and stuff. So I was playing a lot of those. Then I started playing that game Seasons, which was like another indie game that I guess won some awards. But I had to get a controller to play it because the way you have to move around in the game, you really need a controller. I can't do that WAD whatever all this. I can't deal with that on the keyboard. So I wound up getting a controller so I could play it. But then this summer I had no time to play it. Um, and I had started playing Palia, but I also needed a controller to do that, and I got the controller, but I didn't really go in since I got the controller, again because I didn't have time. But so can't remember. I used to play a lot of MMORPG games, but I stopped doing that like maybe 5 years ago, 6 years ago, maybe even 7. Some things are time consuming, and they'll take all your money. I used to play, what is it, League of Angels, is it? I played the very first Ebony, the first one, not the second one. I played that. Um, I played the second one just a little bit. Um, I played a game that I think got sued by the by the makers of Ebony because of its similarity or whatever. I mean, I didn't see where it was all that similar, but I guess they did. That was called Call of Roma. I really liked that game too. I actually learned a little bit about Roman political structure. That's kind of interesting. Um, and then I don't know what happened with that game. Well, after they got sued, it went off of all the, I don't know, it went through a whole lot of stuff that makes it now where it's located on servers. It seems a little dicey. And something changed with the way communities are in games on there. It really changed. Um, and so it wasn't appealing to me anymore. Used to be a little more like community on those, when you played those kind of games. And then it just kind of changed. I'm not sure why or how to describe it, but it changed. Because I made some friends, people that I'm still, like friends with online and stuff, um, from those games. And actually, like even one couple, they actually have both passed away. They passed away like shortly before COVID started. Well, like a year or the summer before COVID started, and both unexpectedly. And I still am friends with and talk with and catch up with their daughter and stepdaughter and grandkids. Because I always we would talk about them all the time, and sometimes actually his daughter would come on to play, and she's like, well, I don't know if I can do that, but she would come on sometimes, and yes, but I don't know, it's weird. It doesn't seem that way now. It doesn't seem like there's the same sense of community when you play those games. I mean, I actually got to know, we got to know where each other lived. Some of them, like one game that I played. What was the name of that game? What was the name of that game? Oh, the Kingdoms of Camelot. It used to be through Facebook, and I played that with a bunch of people. I swear, one guy was a geologist. Um, and I mean, there were people from like all walks of life and all over. Like some were in England, some lived in Australia, and then some of us we lived in the U.S. Um, and Canada. And actually, there was one. Some folks actually like fell in love and got married. that's how, that's how much community it was. And I almost like I really would have gone to England to visit this one woman, um because she was, I know, we just got along with each other. We actually used to talk on, we actually, and I hate talking on the telephone, but I actually did, like, I downloaded Skype, and we like all would just get on there and talk just to talk without playing any game at all, because we just liked each other's company. I don't know. But it really doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't, maybe it's just with me, maybe that kind of thing still goes on, and I just grew out of it or whatever, but it seems like so many people are just diabolical now. They just want to stalk and give you grief and all that kind of stuff, and they don't want to just be nice. I don't get that. Ooh, excuse me. I kind of like what those chalk um, pastel pencils did. How it left that little kind of fadey thing to it. It's kind of cool. Okay. Well, we spent a lot of time on those flowers, didn't we? Still need to do the centers. I'm not sure what to do with the centers. Thinking of doing gel pens with it. So now I play, let's see, what do I play? Play like a couple games on my phone. One is just kind of weird. I don't even know what it's called. It's kind of a, what's it called? Let me see. Uh, I play Toon Blast, and I hadn't played that in a really, really long time. And then I went back to playing like not that long ago. Who's that? Okay. I play this thing called Block Blast, and then every once in a while I will play Design Home. I really like that. It's like actually like where you design rooms. Of course, I love rooms. Um, and they're actually real companies that make interior design stuff and furniture. Because I actually bought some, because I got some points through there, and I actually bought some stuff um, with my points through stuff I got from winning in the game. So that was kind of cool. But I haven't had time to do that lately. And plus, I don't like it, just seems it's too tiny for me. Looking at my phone, it's become like a little too small for that. I'd rather save my eyes to color. Let's see, what else do I want here? I need to do this whole side. What am I going to do that whole side with? Be nice if I had the guts to do it with those pastels, but I don't know if I have it. Because if I could go over them like I did that, that would be kind of cool. I'm not sure if I have the chutzpah for that. Do I? If I did that, I should do that first. Let's see. I think I feel like playing with it, so I think I will. That's what these guys are. Chalk pastel coloring pencils. Let's do it. Okay. I think I want that darker blue again. Do I need to sharpen this? Just when I thought it was done. Ooh, and I gotta deal with that sound. Maybe I should put on some music so I can't hear it. So I seem to be learning how to use these things. So that's good. At least how to make them work for me. If nothing else. And I used to play the farming games. I can't remember what that one is. That they keep asking me to come back. And I'm like, oh, no, I don't get time for all that grinding. That really popular one that's everywhere, where you kind of like build a city, a town, and you got all the farms and stuff. I just got tired of it. Didn't have time. I need games that are more casual, or that I can just, that I can just pick up when and then not bother with for months and months. Okay, so I did something different there. I guess I want to see how that works. So I actually recorded a video the other day, and my goodness, it I used the camera that comes with Windows, and how long was the video? Was it 20 minutes, 40 minutes? I can't remember. But it wasn't an hour. Definitely wasn't an hour. And it was like 5 gigabytes or something like that. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a lot. If I keep doing that just for little piddly videos like that, I'm not going to have space for very long. Because it was just a short one. I like that if I record and restream, I can't pause it and resume. But with Windows camera, I can pause and resume. So that's kind of the benefit to using that. But then the file is on my computer, and that file is big. So I don't know how I feel about that. Because I'd like to be able to just like record a bunch of shorter videos and then edit them, but not if they're going to take up that much space on my computer. So it's kind of a dilemma I have, and I'm missing a blue there. I'm going to do all of these. And I guess that's probably why I had that Movavi software initially. I was looking for a compressor. I was looking for something to compress the videos so they wouldn't be so big. But then Movavi wound up being like a real kind of, I want to be a dictator app. I want to take over your whole computer. It's like, no. So, I don't know. How many of these are we going to do? I think it's not moving. So I guess it's like a lot easier just to come live, even though it's very random, because then I don't have to worry about storage. But then it's not very focused as far as whatever I'm doing, as if I did and it's not as quick to see everything, my process, if I just do a live, because I never finish anything in one live. So this is constant decisions. Ooh, it's starting to get to me. I gotta sharpen it. Here's my sharpener. See the top? Here's the sharpener. It can't be that far away. I just had to. There it is. Okay. Oops, I just broke it. Shoot. I probably gotta empty this because it's probably still in there. Oh my gosh, it's got the whole thing. Okay. That wasn't a good move. See anything in there? I might be able to see it if I look at it on here. Better than... I don't think so. Wait, let me put my glasses on. I gotta see. So if it's the tip is still in there, I gotta get it out. It's hard to see in there. Okay, but this is what I ended up with because I went too far. I don't know. Okay, there we go. It's catching now. A little bit. I don't think this sharpener likes these. I wonder if this one does. This could be another total disaster. But... Oops. What is it? Okay, that's a little better. Looks kind of funky, but will do. So, open up my desk. At some point, yes, I am going to blend, but I don't know when that is. I'm kind of having fun doing this. Maybe I should blend now. Where did I put them? Get them guys out again. Bigger little. Bigger little. There we go. There it is. Use this one. This one? Yeah, this one. Got these from Amazon, and actually, I saw where Coloring with Kay actually got some of these. It's in her latest haul video. No, the writing's in Japanese. I got them from Amazon though. Rubbing tool, and they came like with, I think, with like 2 in a package, 2 or more. And so it's like this kind of spongy rubber, but it's firm but soft outside. And then this side it's firmer. I don't even know what to say this is made of, but it's much firmer. This is like kind of soft touch, but it's firmly in this slot. They're really, really sturdy. And you can just rub it out. It might be better to rub it out and take a towel because I'm ripping the Kleenex, but you can rub it out on to get it clean. It's kind of a pretty color. Look at it like that. Oops, that went over. But that kind of worked though. So I hope everybody's doing okay with the storm down south. I still have to like talk to my sister just to see how they're doing. But I noticed, jeez, that thing was just. I actually stayed up late and I went to bed. I had put the timer on the TV, but I had it on to the to YouTube to Ryan Hall, y'all. I stayed up waiting to see, like, waiting for landfall to see, like, I was praying it would be landfall and it wouldn't be even a Cat 3, but looking like it's a Cat 4, and I think it looks like there's some speculation that it might have made landfall as a Category 5. And I just was like, well, this was not anything I should have gone to sleep to. But I just, watch. A lot of times I watch Ryan Hall, y'all, and I just pray. I pray for folks. And I think they do that too. That's why I like his channel with his storm chasers, because they're very thoughtful. Even though, they like weather events are their thing, because they chase the storms and give, data to meteorologists and stuff. But yeah, they really do care about the people that are affected by the storms, and they give you, it's another place to get warnings. I don't know. I just like him and his people, his crew. And so I just kind of went to bed praying for folks that people would be safe, be smart, be safe, be protected. Why is that under there? I'm not sure what to do with that. I don't know. Actually, I could rub out what's left on here. Why not? And see, it's still on there, and I'm kind of not treating it nice, but it's still managing to hold up. Might as well rub it out on here. Why not? Okay. I gotta cover that spot, but I'll do that last. Let's see what we're gonna do with these guys now that we got the chalk on them. Let's go in with pencil. So Evelyn, if you're watching, I figured out what to do with these things, or one thing to do with these things. Um, I need to be closer. That's why I always wait until I really, I really feel connected with the page that I'm coloring to go back to it and color. Because then I do things that maybe that I wasn't feeling to do when I left the page. Because I had no idea I was going to do what I'm doing right now. Not with the chalk, not with lining these flowers. I didn't know I was going to do that. I just started doing it. That gnat, goodness gracious. I need to turn on my little gnat killer. Just happens. Whew. So you need to sit closer so I can see right. I bought chocolate chip cookies today. Just let me try and push this. I get closer. I gotta move a little bit. Oh, there we go. They have these pack of um the jumbo size, like this size of chocolate chunk cookies. And they used to have more in them than they have now, but now they sell them. There's only 3 cookies in there. But I bought one of those. So yeah, that's about as much as I need. 3 cookies over 5 days. That's about it. Yeah, I really was craving. It's like I really want chocolate chip cookies. Baking them was too much of a commitment, and I would have too many left over. So it's like I need to buy some. So I bought some on my way home from work. And I had one this afternoon, so I got my fix. And I realized when I got home I should have bought bananas. I forgot. I knew there was something else I kind of wanted. Bananas for my smoothies. I want a light blue, and this really isn't light enough. Oh, that's right. I got the Prismacolor. I really need to find my extenders. I don't know where they are. I have a set of them where you like put the pencil in there, and it's like the holder, so when you have a short pencil, you can keep using it comfortably. I have them. I don't know where they are. They're hiding from me. Oops, I went right over that black. Oh, well, we'll fix that after. I want to cover how I wanted it to. Well, I'm just going all over it, all weird. I tried. Speaking of I tried to find that channel that I watched a few weeks ago where I heard about that movie, that Senegalese movie that I wound up watching that was really good. And I can't find it. I can't even find it in my watch list, and I'm wondering if it's one of the things that, like, it says this video is no longer available. I'm like, what the heck? I just found their channel. I didn't even get to hear their conversation about the movie because, like, the minute I heard them describe the movie they were going to review, I was like, ooh, I need to see that movie. I don't want to hear any spoilers, so let me watch the movie first. And now I can't find them. I'm so sad. So my last effort to try and find them is to look up the movie's name because I forget it. Look it up on Amazon Prime because that's where I watched it, and then search um, YouTube using the movie name and see if it comes up that way. I was so disappointed because I was ready to see what else did they review so I could watch that movie. Okay, so there's that one. What are we going to do with these things outside? Do I have a darker blue? I think this one. I love this color. This the indigo? Yeah. Do I have one darker? Oh, excuse me. Purple. Well, if we do, it's in another case. Here's some other blue. This is how I wind up with so many pencils on my desk. Okay, I'm gonna go lighter or darker. Lighter or darker. Let's try. That's kind of light. What would happen if I did this one? I've only got a little bit of it on there. It's so waxy. Ooh. And I feel like having the chalk pastel pencils underneath the Starjoy Golds kind of helps the Starjoy Golds act a little better on this paper. I might be wrong. I don't know. Okay, we're going to be using indigo, I guess, because I thought I had another blue, but I don't know how I feel about that one. Although I could have gone over it with another color of chalk, and I didn't. So I'm wondering now what, we have to look at the trail of Helene and see if she's going more eastward or more westward as she comes up the east coast, to see what we're in for next week. Because the last time that happened, there was a hurricane. We had them freaking tornado warnings that I didn't believe were real until I found out they were real. So I'm hoping we don't see that again. I ain't got time for that. Time goes on weird. As long as I get a color I like, I don't mind. But I don't know that I like that. But it's different. What other blue do I have? I got this blue, I got this blue. I like this blue. What's not really going on there right? They look weird. Zombie leaves. I think it's those lines I made. Makes it look weird. Questionable. We're gonna keep doing something different until I find what I like. Although, they almost look better just plain chalk, to be honest. You gotta follow the lines. Follow the shape. Gotta follow the shape. Then it looks better. Gotta stop doing that rogue coloring. It's a little better. Might have been better before I did this. But, what's underneath there? I'm tired of that showing. I want that gone. Oops, that's a little too dark. Didn't mean to do that. Shoot. So I wish I need a blue that matches the blue in that set. I can find one. Is this one? Or is it purple? It says blue. Let's see what happens. Ooh, that looks kind of ragged. Okay, I'm being really messy. I think this tip really needs to be sharpened. And yet I'm still dealing with it like that. That's just silly of me. Whoa! Sharpen her down, sharpen her down. Okay. I think something's stuck. I gotta clean this. I feel like something's stuck in this sharpener. Or it just doesn't like chalk. Because like I'm probably doing what I shouldn't do with it. I need a graphite. What's with this tip? It's very strange. Do I really want to go bright blue? I really don't. Somehow. That looks really weird. Ew. That looks really weird. Just pretend you don't see that. Yeah, this blue is not the right color. So why am I still using it? I don't even know. Go with black. I need black. What is this? A drawing pencil. Where did that come from? I might return it a little bit to normal. What happens if you keep... Here's my little smoocher. Where's it? Might need to use this. Uh-oh. I have to put more on it or not. I'm really supposed to use a graphite drawing pencil. Oh, there's that. It's shiny. Guess this is not the blue. The indigo is the best one. Why did I? What seems to be an hour and 30 minutes or an hour and 40 minutes. So it's like with each leaf, I'm trying something different. Pages curl. I think I like this one. I think that's the one I like. I think I broke my sharpener. Seems like something stuck at the bottom. Did it get unhooked from the ratchet? Is that what happened? Yeah, that's what happened. Okay, how do we do that one? Different sharpener. This would not be wise to use that for oh my. Point. Looks like a pair of leprechaun shoes or something. Yeah, that tip wasn't gonna last. Not like that. Okay, we got through all those somehow. Okay, let me do a little bit of this. Hmm. Aw, thanks, Marsha. Hey, Bubbles. Whoa, this is about to slide. Let's try the lighter blue. See what happens. One of the lighter blues or all of the lighter blues? Oh, like I messed up my. I think I'm gonna have to use this one just for chalk pastels now because it's not happening. Ooh, that's really sharp. Okay. Oh, jeez. Could go. Let's try and follow the. Maybe I'll try and layer the chalk pastels. Use it. See if it does a little bit more when I do that. And I have less work afterwards, maybe. Let's try that out. Oops. Pencils all over my desk. It's really getting crazy. That's my little. There it is. Oh, the background. Seeing all these places where the. Ooh, that sound. It really does. Like every once in a while, it's like, ooh. Mhm. That's kind of cool. Let's do it. Want some variation in the color. Smooshy. Oh, I like this one. Yeah, I like that one. What happens if I put it on top of that? Nothing really. I'm just gonna rub it out on the roof just because I can. It's all blue. That's what the tip looks like right now. I can wash this with soap and water too, so. Okay. So maybe what I'll do is I'll do all of these with the chalk combinations and then look at it again, like, I don't know, tomorrow or whatever, and see if where I want to put pencil on it. Because it gives it a sense of being finished, when you have that, it seems. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so we're going to the corner here. Because I figure I got dark up there, so I'm going to put dark down here. Just kind of balance it out. So how do you get in the corner? I really can't. Maybe do 2 layers of that dark blue. Maybe it'll kind of. Okay, that one. Woo! Look how that feels. This poor tip, it's like, I don't even know what's going on with it. Probably need a special sharpener for these. But that tip is like Rocky Mountain. Okay. Sorry, pencil. I didn't mean to throw you like that. I'm just like, I'm always throwing pencils. I don't know why. Um, hmm. I think I want light up there. I'm going to have to flip to do that one. The book around, I think. Probably should have gone with a lighter color in the middle. But it's too late. I'm just going to see how it works. So it kind of matches the flower. Let me see what's going on in there. In my head, I think I started thinking, well, pastels, people who use pastels, that's their main medium to work. The whole thing with the medium is to be able to blend. And so it just kind of clicked in my head. Well, just put down the colors and then blend them. Duh. I don't know. All of a sudden, it just clicked. Let them do what they're supposed to do. Why fight with them and think you got to put pencil over it and whatever? Just let them do what they're supposed to do. You might not have to do any pencil work afterwards if you just let them do what they're supposed to do, what they're created for. And ooh, this sip is getting nasty. Just clicked. Let them do what they're created to do. Blend. So how many leaves did it take for me to get for that to click? But it did click. So I just kept trying. It's like, I don't know. What am I trying to do? What am I trying to do? Oh, I'm trying to let the pastels be pastels. And I suppose this is why people swatch and do things in their sketchbook and things with them. Me, I use a coloring page and experiment on every single object there is until it happens. I don't know. Because my livelihood doesn't depend on it, so. I have to say, this tip is ratchet, though. It really is. Kind of helps that this entire page is just blue, so I can be a little more, I don't have to worry about what else I'm touching, just like I can clean this on one of these guys, because everything's blue, so it doesn't matter. It's kind of cool. It's cleaning it pretty good, too. Actually. Okay. So really not that many more to go. Look how that really, expedited things. Okay, I'm not mad at that. What am I going to sharpen this with? I really don't know. See if there's something on the tip of it. In the corner. Leave it like that. I don't know. Maybe not, because I don't have the right blue in the pencil to bring it out. Hope you're having a good day, Bubbles. Wow. So that really that makes for quick work. That's kind of cool. I learned something tonight. Which is a and I hadn't planned on learning anything tonight, but I did. I really hadn't planned on using the pastels either. It was not what I thought I was going to be doing. Oh, I forgot about this guy down here. Okay, so one more corner. Then we got stuff. Oh, everything's falling. Okay, lay down. So we got one more corner. There and there. Do this. It's kind of like I have to work. Whoa! I have to work like, I don't know. It's weird. I need to lap this under. Where I'm gonna get in there. There it is. Ooh, I got other uncolored petals on there. Didn't realize that. Let's try. Excuse me. And then I'm gonna get in the corner. We're almost done! I can't believe it! Just a few finishing touches on the flowers than petals. This needs more work. But I didn't think I'd get this far. So I'm excited. I don't know what color to make this one. Oh, it's really hard to get into this. Well, this means I'm definitely going to have to spray this afterwards, since I used the chalky stuff. There's another bonus. I can get in the crack. Can't do that with a pencil nicely. Okay. 2 more here at the very top. I'm going to try and work it out. And I wonder. Oh, let me take this out. It's going to leave a crease. I don't know how to get at that. Ooh, all of a sudden I'm sweating. Let's do this one first. Oh, oh dear. I need to look at it for a minute. I want all the dark down at the bottom. I want this one to stay relatively light up here. I want that odd number. It's the odd numbers add tension that make you keep looking at a painting or something. Always have odd numbers. Somebody told me that somewhere, sometime. Let's see, I think this is actually the background, but because of where it is, I don't know if that really matters. Because nobody can see it. Really. What did I just do? I don't remember. That's probably the one that matters the most. It's close to the... Shoot, probably should put into this then. Oops. There's that one. Blue that just a little. Just a little. Mm-hmm. I can't see it, but I don't want it to be really dark anyway. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Let's go back to pencil. Colored pencil. Put these guys away for a minute. Oh, I see a spot. I just took my glasses off. Shoot. I really need to see that. Oh well. We just faked that just now. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I just had to fill that spot for whatever reason. I'll go over with a marker. Good job. Sweating. Like I was really working or something. Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna. That's no. I can't. I can't even look at it like that. That's bad. Oh, that's wrong blue too. Is it indigo? Which one is it? How many blues am I going to go through before I get the right one? I just have to pull my marker out, but I'm not going to do that today. That'll cover it up. Because that looks odd. Okay, oh, look at that whole space. And that's that blue too. I have to pull my marker out tomorrow, I think. Because I don't think I can match that. Okay. These are So these are what I was using to do all those leaves. Stablio chalk pastel coloring pencils. So put those away for now because we done with them. Gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with these other flowers. I want to use this blue. Is it the blue? No, it's blueberry. Here's the blue. Blue. What do we got going on here? Can you see that line? And again, if you don't, I got this book at Ollies. But if you don't have an Ollies, I did find the website for the people who publish this coloring book. It is, what are they called again? It's really simple. Page Publications. And, yeah. Search them on Google. I think it is like pagepublications.com or something. But if you search them on Google, this book is here. It's, whoa. I'm not going to repencil roll over. Flower Mandalas. So, This is one of those pages that I didn't really think of as a mandala, and so that's why I kind of picked it for the. I wanted to do another page in this book and find a reason to do those non-mandala pages. So I picked this for the September one color challenge that M Beans color with me has going for the month of September. I guess for the entire year, and each month it's a different color. In September, the color was blue, so which kind of fits because they're the stone for people born in September is sapphire, so that works. That also was my mother and my sister. Their birthdays are both in September, and their favorite colors is blue. I just realized that, so that kind of worked all the way around for me. Just kind of excited to see what the color is going to be for October. I like that these challenges push me to do things I wouldn't normally do. I wouldn't normally do a whole page and nothing but all blues, and I'm liking how this turned out. I'm liking how I'm using, a whole bunch of different mediums that all and using blues in all of them, and I just discovered today. I just discovered something tonight doing that, so I really like that. Okay, that didn't go down right. Why not? It may not have been the color I wanted, but oh well. I'm gonna roll with it. It's going down kind of weird. But it seems like I've used this one a lot. So. Ooh, why is it so bright on there? It's going down really strange. It's like I'm going to have to color hard for it to stick, but I really don't want to color hard because I have a feeling I'm going to go over this with another color. I guess I'm going to have to do it. I need to put my glasses back on. And this is a long video, but I'm on a mission now. I'm on a mission. I haven't really stopped coloring though, so this might be a good one to like speed up and watch what happens. Oh my gosh, my lines suck. Ooh, I really went over there. Okay, what am I going to use on the outside? Darker blue? A different blue? Darker blue? Or this one? I'm going to use this one. I'll vary it or something. So I used alcohol markers on here. Let's see, alcohol markers, colored pencils from several different sets. That gnat, I gotta get rid of that gnat. And pastel colored pencils. I really need to sharpen this pencil. I'm gonna do it. The tip of that isn't really, oops, colored. I really want to use this one. It's kind of sketchy. Oh, this pencil's weird. Okay. So, I think, even though I still have this one to do, I'm going to stop because I know I also have to do these guys. Oops. These two, they're middles. So I'll do that next time. This, finish working on that because I feel like that needs a little bit more. And then take another look at the leaves I did tonight and see like what else I need to add. Two spots here I need to get my marker out to fill in. and then I'll be done with it. Wow. So that's it. 2 hours, 22 minutes. That's a long time. Two. So thank you very much for watching. Thanks for spending time with me. And I hope you have a good rest of your evening. Take care, Marcia. You hung with me the whole time. You take care. You have a good night, Bubbles. I hope you have good people around you tonight at work. Bye bye. Thank you, Marcia. Good night.